Hey, fellow humans. Welcome to another episode of the Virtual Presentation Skills Podcast. This is the Minicast version where we guarantee to deliver value in less than 10 minutes. This is the show where we mix professional wisdom,
a dash of humor,
and a lot of really cool brain science. This is episode 84. Can you believe it, Kathy? 84 episodes.
I can't believe it. In fact, I had to look it up.
My goodness. And that's barely getting started. That's barely scratching the surface in the world of podcasts. This episode is focused on leadership habits that build trust fast. We have 6 of them for you. So we are just going to jump right in. I'm Kimberly Gilbert, one of your co-hosts, and I'm joined by
Kathy Godinez, your other co-host.
Let's just jump right in, Kathy, and frame out these 6 habits. You can walk away with something really cool today, and you can start implementing these habits, or at least start changing your perspective on how you think about leadership habits right away. The number 1 habit to focus on right away is reframing trust for the virtual world. In virtual leadership, as many of you know, trust isn't built over time by proximity. It's built in moments by consistency. And consistency is something that is drastically missed often in the virtual world. You can actually engineer consistency into your leadership habits. Kathy, what's the next one?
The next one is be predictable before you try to be polished.
I think that's really, really important. Predictability and consistency absolutely build trust in the virtual world, and something for leaders to consider, because trust grows deeply when people know what to expect from you, with details like your tone, timing, your presence, and consistency beats charisma on camera all day long, baby.
In fact, Kimberly, your team doesn't need you to be impressive as a leader. They need you to be reliable. And that also builds trust.
Okay, good. I love that. The next habit to consider is let your camera do the trust building. And what we mean by that is your eye line and how you're looking directly into the camera, your lighting, framing subconsciously signals credibility and attention. If people can't see your eyes clearly, trust takes a lot longer. And this is something we guide you through in the virtual office audit, virtualofficeaudit.com. It's less than 30 minutes, 7 steps, and you will be well on your way toward a successful journey in the virtual presentation world.
Start meetings with clarity, not small talk. And really, what this is about is clear agendas, clear outcomes, and clear boundaries. I'm a fan of this because to me, it is also a form of respect for your audience. And if you respect them and their time, it builds trust faster.
Mm. Do you like it during team meetings when I kick off the meeting saying we have from 12 to 12:30 booked, but we have a hard stop at 12:25, clear time boundaries? Is that something that makes you feel comfortable in our own team meetings?
It does, especially if we follow that rule.
Right. It's not always easy to understand as the host or the meeting leader where you step in and the words that you use. So take a look at some of our other training programs as well. These are all things we can teach you that I am very excited about. Acknowledge before you advise. Now, this is really important to listen to. This is one of those habits that is similar to observe, don't judge. Very, very similar. And it's a complete perspective shift for most of us, because most of us want to advise before we're acknowledging anything from another person. because that's being human. If you're passionate about something and you've got all this great expertise to share, of course you want to move into that coach role just naturally. So, acknowledging before you advise in virtual spaces, for example, unless you say my name out loud in a virtual meeting, I'm probably not going to feel like you see me. You can do that a number of different ways by using somebody's name in the chat box or on screen, or using your voice, or naming people in groups. You might have breakout session 1 or 2 or 3, or you might have little cohorts in virtual meetings that you're working on. Just making sure that you're putting a little bit of effort into what the name is. And that context builds psychological safety. And many of you know we are recognized in the industry for creating training programs that provide psychological safety so everybody can thrive in the virtual world.
Close the loop every time. So, what we have to think about is how trust erodes. If the follow ups disappear, they don't happen, then people feel like maybe the meeting wasn't useful.
Mhm.
So, even a short recap or confirmation message, it matters. Nothing builds trust faster than doing what you said you would do every time.
I love that. I think that's a very powerful reminder. I think we're
I
all
do too.
human at some point in time and we forget to book that meeting or send that email. And if those things are happening many times, it does erode trust.
Absolutely.
This information was very powerful. The feedback I receive is people love the shorter episodes for quick learning. I'll run through the habits very quickly again for you. Reframing trust for the virtual world. Be predictable before you try to be polished. Let your camera do the trust building by attending a virtual office audit. Start meetings with clarity, not small talk. Acknowledge before you advise, and close the loop every time. Virtual trust isn't about being louder, warmer, or more available necessarily. It is about being intentional. Gosh, haven't you heard that word pop up many times so far this year? I don't know
Oh my
about you,
yes,
but
and it's only January 7th.
oh my goodness, I've heard that word over and over again. I feel like somebody is speaking to me about being intentional. The fastest trust builders are habits, not personality traits. Think about that for a moment and how you can incorporate that into your current job, your role, your function, wherever it is you are performing. Think about that. Think about the habits coming first. And these habits, by the way, are all observable and coachable. And that's another reason to join us in the virtual office audit, virtualofficeaudit.com, or book a series of 10 training sessions for presentation skills, and you will notice a difference, guaranteed. Kathy, this feels like a wrap to me.
I think it is, Kimberly.
Perfect. I love it. We look forward to meeting you in the next episode where we go live from the waist up.